What is up, traders? Welcome back to the recap. Today was a good trading day. I made $481, and yesterday I did pass this eval right here. Now I did pass this eval within 5 trading days, so I still need 2 more trading days. Technically 1 more, because today would be the 6th day, and I only made 1 trade. It was an MES trade, 1 contract, nothing crazy. As you can see, we're at $1,544 on the target profit, so we're way past the target profit. Like I said, I'll do 1 more trade and 1 more MES trade on Monday, and then that'll be good to go. And this one's also pretty close to passing. We're about $245 ish from passing. And like I said, we made $481. Now there's a lot of trades today here, and honestly speaking, I'm not proud of these trades. These trades right here, especially in this section, are absolute trash. You know, it's not a proud moment for me. So let's go over the ES rule first, and then I did trade NQ as well. So NQ was a lot better than the ES, but it is what it is. So my first trade was here. Actually, no, let's do NQ first, because I did 2 trades here. So I did trade NQ, and you can clearly see there's an uptrend working up. And originally I had my trend channel a little bit tighter, kind of like that, and I saw this big bearish bar, and I decided to pull the trigger. The risk was kind of minimal. I could have got a better entry, but at the time you don't really know if the price is going to retrace back or what's it going to do. But because at the time you're just looking at it like this, and once I saw this bearish bar, ideally you want to go a tick below this bar, but I did want to get a better entry, and the idea was the target profit was the AMA, and as you can clearly see, I did not get that. I basically just scalped out. Again, I'm still get used to the NQ. It's very volatile, moves pretty fast, and I get psyched out pretty easily. But you know, practice makes it perfect. But again, I'm only trading 1 contract at NQ. I think 2 contracts is just too much for me at this moment. So NQ 1 contract is pretty good for me. Again, same concept here. Since I already had the trend line here, I kind of figured we might get a touch here. We did get a touch here as well, and then I saw this big bearish bar again, and I liked it. And again, I want to get a better entry to minimize my risk, and that was only $125 risk. And as you can clearly see, I did get filled, and I came pretty close to getting stopped out, almost like 1 tick away. But again, same concept. EMA should have been the target profit, but I got psyched out, and I got out, which kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. But these 2 trades were basically, let me see, 125, and then this one's also about 225, so about $350 on the day. And honestly speaking, I should have just ended the day right here, to be honest with you. But I did want to pass or get closer to passing the other eval, so so I wanted to keep on trading. And you can clearly see there's a break of this bigger channel here, and a new high already in place, and price kind of chopped sideways a little bit. I mean, it's not really, I won't say chopped sideways, but they're trying to retest these highs again, and we did. We break these highs, and so original thought on this trade was, since we already got a break new high already in place, I was seeing if the price might reverse, comes back down. And I did enter on this candle, which was not very good. I don't know, I wasn't sure why I entered on this candle. This was a very poor entry, and I should have waited for this candle right here, which I did, and that's what I entered here as well. Again, the risk was minimal, about 155. So if I were just pay attention more to the bar, because I technically entered here somewhere, well, actually here, but both these bars are very bullish. So I wasn't really sure what I was thinking. I think I was actually just trying to pull the trigger a little too early. Got trigger happy and got stopped out. But this was a nice trade afterwards as well. So not a bad trade so far. And then again, break new high already in place. I did see this bearish bar, and I figured we might reverse. And actually, this was a very bad trade as well. It was a high risk, $335. I mean, that's just a lot. And I did notice there's a little bit of resistance here, so you can clearly see. And I figured, well, I did see this big bearish bar and break new high already in place, so I figured, you know, why not? Let's just enter. And I did get a nice entry here as well. Could have been better, but it was about 235, which is pushing it, to be honest with you. But again, nice little entry, and I got scalped out pretty fast. And honestly, I should have just held until this candle closed, to be honest with you. But again, I didn't think this price gonna do this, because this would have been a nice little move to the downside, down $1,200. But again, I didn't know. You know, I didn't know that this was going to happen, right? So all you see is here, and you see like price starts chopping sideways for a little bit. Then you might think that, you know, it's kind of consolidation or whatever, but there's also a little support here as well. So anyways, and my last trade here as well, this was a short. Again, since we got a break new high already in place, I figured price might want to reverse, which eventually did. Like, I mean, this is like 3 hours later, but just had to be patient. But I did see there's a little bit of resistance here, so, and I decided to take a stab short here, just a quick scalp real quick. So again, pretty decent entry. I did like this single bar here, so could have got a better entry as well, but hey, it is what it is. And that was in Q trades. I think I was still kind of break even after these trades, but let's talk about the ES. So I mean, ES, Jesus Christ. Again, I'm not super proud of these trades. Just hurts my soul a little bit when I see this, but hey, it is what it is. It's a learning process. So first trade on the ES was this, basically a entry trying to go long, and you can clearly see there's 2 legs down. Usually these work pretty well. The first leg, second leg. I did get a nice entry on it. It was a very minimal risk. It was like, I think 1.5 risk, which is nothing really. And the price did do what I was originally thinking it was gonna do, but it just stopped me out and then went back up. So a little bit unfortunate here. And second trade in ES was this second entry short, and I did see that we have a break new high already in place here. Technically, this will be, if you're looking at it like this, right, this will be your new high, and it is a second entry short, new low, pullback, first entry, second entry. I figured price might come back to test the EMAs at least, and it didn't, which is kind of unfortunate. But again, not really mad about that. It was a right thought process, but just price didn't want to go my way, so it's okay. And finally, we get a true new high, and then there's a trend working down like this. This basically, right? So you have break new low in place, and they want to go long here. And I figured, again, same concept. Figured the price might come back and test the EMA. Since the price broken, and since we had to break a new high, I shouldn't be really thinking going long, to be honest with you. So again, these 2 trades were just not very good at all, just trash. I did get a winner on this one, and again, the idea was, you know, we see this big bearish bar and break new high already in place. I figured maybe we get reverse, go back down, and it's again same thing happened. And then, yes, we just had to wait a little longer to get that break. So yeah, I'm just not really I'm not really happy about these trades here. So I did get a winner here. No big deal. It was about a 2-point winner, 2.25, and I did get stopped again. I went short, and I should have just not trade here because this EMA is kind of flat and just a little bit congested here. And then my last trade for the day was this one right here. Now this one, I'm really happy about this one, and so let me just explain real quick. So we do get a break new low already in place, and we have a new uptrend working up, so it's kind of like a short-term trend channel, and you have a break and a new high already in place as well. And I did see there's a lot of resistance here, and I'd seen this big bearish bar, and I said, you know what, let me get a nice cool entry, and I almost got a perfect entry here. It was 2.5 points, and my original target profit was actually around here because I had my range something like this, and I figured I think maybe it was like this actually. It might have been like this, and I was thinking my target profit should have been here, this bottom of the range here. But then I kind of saw this little area right here, little support here, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get out of here, and because this was a 7-point move for winner. Yeah, 7-point winner on a 2 contracts, so this was a $700 winner. And so I was like, you know what, I don't like this support here. You can clearly see it across to the left, and I was like, you know what, let me just get out here. And I'm glad I did, because my original thought process was I'm gonna hold until this target profit, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I don't like this area, and I got out. So, and that's when I adjusted my range to basically here. That was my trading day. Again, not super happy about these trades, but what I want to talk about is real quick is that, you know, all these trades are very well, except this one. This one's pretty big stop loss, but they're mostly manageable risks, right? 2.5 points, 1 point, whatever. And the point I'm trying to make here is that if you just manage your risk and take trades that are, you know, like this, for example, you know, 1.5 points, and let your winners run, you should be pretty good shape. And like I said, I'm up $481. I mean, it would have been nice to get this trade, you know, $700 right now. It would have been nice, don't get me wrong, and I'm still working on my entries and things like that, and trying to trade just price action. And yeah, I can just wait for, you know, high probability setups and stuff like that. But I feel like with those setups, those entries, I feel like you miss out on a lot of movement. And plus, I'm trying to like kind of do my own kind of trading in a way, like not my own strategy per se, but my own kind of style, I guess. You know what I mean? Taking high risks and, you know, see what happens really. But my point was is that if you just manage your risk and your take profits are bigger than your when you risk, then you should be pretty good to go. Like I said, this past week has been really good. I've been pretty much green on every day, and I'm really happy about my progress with the evals as well. So you know, you can't argue like, yeah, my trades suck here, but you know, when I take trades like this, you can't really argue, you know what I mean? But I guess my point is, don't be afraid to take the risk. Don't be afraid. All it is, like, it's just a numbers game, really. It doesn't really matter. Like, nobody cares about your who you are or what you enter, or no, this does not matter. Like, the market doesn't care who you are. But if you take trades in right spots, manage your risk. If your risk is small and your take profit is big or whatever, then I think you should be in a good shape. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up, and it's a 14-minute video. Hopefully you guys were good. Hopefully your week was good. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys back on Monday. Thanks. Bye.